What is up, gamers? It's your boy Put McGee here, and I need a haircut. Also, I'm back with another Magic the Gathering deck tech. Actually, no, what am I talking about? We're not doing a deck tech today because we're going to do a traditional draft War of the Spark. I totally forgot what this video that I was about to make was. We're going to do a traditional draft War of the Spark. I have played quite a bit of sealed War of the Spark, but not any draft yet, so I'm very excited to get into this. Actually, I may have done one draft. It's been a little while. Now, welcome to the channel if you're new. If you're a subscriber, also welcome to this video. Welcome back, I should say. Now, let's jump into this draft. Confirm that purchase, baby. That's a lot of money going in there. All right. Okay, we've got some things here. Neheb is actually very good. 4-draw, a 5/4 with trample for 4 that can filter cards for you is very good. The only problem is that it costs 2 red. A little bit problematic in that, but probably like a good first pick either way. Eternal Skylord is actually quite good. 3/3 for 5 is not good, but we do have a mass 2, and it gives our zombie tokens flying if we ever have lots of zombie tokens, which this will create 1. So it's basically, it's a 2-for-1 creature, and it gives our armies flying and other zombie tokens flying. So Eternal Skylord is actually very good. Bleeding Edge, not great. Potentially okay in this format, but not great. We've got a lot of good stuff. I always feel like I'm getting a good card every time I pick a card, pretty much. Davriel is also actually pretty good. Grim Initiate is fine. Heartfire is very good, actually. Law Enforcer is actually very strong. I mean, I'm going to take Neheb at this point, I think, because I think it's a strong pick here. But I'm keeping my options open here. Okay, Bond of Insight. I don't love this card. It's not terrible, but it's expensive. We do get 2 instant or sorcery cards back, but it's expensive for not really knowing what we're going to want. I'm thinking probably Price of Betrayal is a good option here, but let's look at what else we got. Spark Harvest is also a very good option. Probably better than Price of Betrayal, actually. Aid the Fallen is nice. Thunderdrake can actually be quite good, given the right deck. Martyr for the Cause is not bad, with Proliferate there. Bond of Flourishing can be actually okay as well, so we get to go into our top 3 cards of our library and pick a permanent, and we gain some life. Band Together, also good. Underrated, and I have continued to underrate this card in terms of removal. Very good. I think I'm just gonna take Spark Harvest here. It's really like flexible. We can either sack for it, or we can pay the mana. We also destroy target creature or planeswalkers. That's actually very good. We want to get removal early if we can. Okay. Trusted Pegasus is always great. Always a good option. Sorin's Thirst is actually kind of okay. Stealth Mission, not bad. Not great. Chain Whip Cyclops is surprisingly okay. Especially if they have like big blockers or death touch creatures we don't want to block our bad boys. I don't really think I like Teo too much. Having a hexproof is okay, but really not in limited when we're not going to be, like, there's no duress or thought erasure in this. We could be forced to sacrifice creatures, but probably not going to take Teo at this point. I think Heartfire is actually better. Again, removal of planeswalkers, creatures, or just dealing damage to the opponent's face. I like Heartfire. I like it a lot. Interplanar Beacon. That's an interesting option, actually, considering taking that, just because I'm not seeing anything I love. Burning Prophet's actually pretty good, though. May want to take Burning Prophet. Prismite is... I do not like Prismite. I like Interplanar Beacon, but we don't have a single Planeswalker yet, so it doesn't really do us a whole lot of good. I think I'm going to take Burning Prophet at this point and see what we kind of stumble into here. Evolution Sage is an interesting choice. Probably not a good choice at this point because we don't have anything to proliferate. But I think I'm going to take Lazotep Reaver. It's always a high-quality 2-drop for me, especially if we pick up a couple other Amass cards. I don't want to go another Burning Prophet here if I don't know I'm going to be going non-creature spells. Invading Manticore can be good, given the right deck, but I think Lazotep Reaver is a safe choice at this point. Now, Devouring Hellion. I kind of like this. I kind of like it. I also really do like Invading Manticore. It's a good 6-drop because you get two. It's like a 2-for-1 again, and it has nice amass. Honor the Godfarer is a little bit too expensive because we have to discard to cast it, but we do get to amass with that. I think probably Invading Manticore is our best option. I don't really like Goblin Assault Team, to be honest. It's not terrible. I just haven't really seen it ever work out because it's so expensive to have like a 1 toughness creature. I mean, it does have an on death effect, which isn't bad, but I think we go Invading Manticore here. So we're all black red right now, but I'm not sold on that. In fact, I really like Augur of Bolas. I really like Firemind Vessel, and Enforcer Griffin is actually kind of okay. But I think probably we just take I'm gonna take the Firemind Vessel at this point, so we can have that flexibility. Teo's Light Shield is a no-go right now. Vampire Opportunist isn't bad. I don't love it. Charity Extractor is not great. I think I take a Vampire Opportunist at this point. Toll of the Invasion is a very good card, actually. Really, really nice. I'm surprised it's still here at this late in the pack. I'm going to take Toll of the Invasion because target opponent reveals their hand, you choose an on-land card from it, that player discards that card, and then you amass 1. It costs 3, so it's like Thought Erasure, but more expensive, but you can play it without like splashing blue, and you get to amass 1. So it's very, very, very good, actually. Considering taking Aid the Fallen here, but I could take Banehound as well. That would be a little bit more of an aggressive play. I think I'm going to do that. And then we'll take... so right now, I don't particularly like Heartwarming Redemption, and I'm not going to splash white for it yet. So I'm going to take Nahiri's Stoneblades. And then Vampire Opportunist again. And then Nahiri's Stoneblades again. And then we'll sideboard Arboreal Grazer unless we decide we need it. Bolas' Citadel. Oh, what a janky card. This is probably terrible in Limited, so I'm not going to get it right now. I like Bolas' Citadel. I like it. I think we take probably Saheeli's Sublime Artificer. That's probably the best choice. Though we also have Obnixilus's Cruelty. So Saheeli is really nice, but currently we don't have a lot of non-creature spells. So, and it would cost 2 red for us because we're not splashing blue yet. Though I may just take it and assume we're going to bump into some more removal. Obnixilus's Cruelty is one of the best removal pieces in this set right now. So it's really nice. But I think we take Saheeli here. We need some Planeswalkers actually to give us a little help. Okay, Sargon's Catharsis is pretty good actually. Surprisingly good in my opinion. Lazotep Plating is okay as well. We can splash blue, especially since we have Saheeli and we have Firemind Vessel. It's not the end of the world, it's splash blue. I don't really want to go white for Teo the Shield Mage. But then we may take Aid the Fallen. That's also a good option. Actually, though, Tamiyo's Epiphany has always been good for me. This is a little bit of a slower limited environment, and this card is quite good. It's basically a slightly more expensive divination, but you get to scry 4, which is a huge scry. That's wonderful. Let's go. You know what? We could take No Escape, but I think I want to take Tamiyo's Epiphany here. I think we take Davriel, Rogue Shadow Mage. Davriel is nice. Okay, we got a Cruel Celebrant here, which is kind of fun. Kaya's Ghost Form is an interesting piece that we could get. Flux Channeler. I don't know if I love Flux Channeler. Jaya's Greeting, though, is actually pretty good. I kind of like Jaya's Greeting. We could take Spark Reaper, because this is a little bit of flexibility, but I actually like Jaya's Greeting better, because we need to get more removal. Tybalt Rakish Instigator. I think that's probably what we take. I actually really like Tybalt. I think he's pretty good, especially good at kind of shutting down Sorin if an opponent has a Sorin, which is unlikely because this is limited, so they're not going to really... It's not likely they'll bump into that, but I think we take that. We could take Tidebearer Giant. Tidebearer Giant's pretty good. Invading Manticore is pretty good. No Escape isn't bad, but I'd rather take Tybalt. Be a little more aggressive than that. We could take another Banehound. Blind Blast, I don't particularly like that. Like this card. Spellkeeper Weird is not particularly good in my opinion. I think maybe we could take Dread Malkin instead of Banehound. In fact, that may be a better option, but just because it's, again, we have a little flexibility if we've got a Planeswalker that's about to die or something, or a creature that's about to die, we can sacrifice to put counters on this, but I actually like Banehound better because of the lifelink and haste. Ooh, Sorin's Thirst. Sorin's Thirst. Sorin's Thirst, huh? We got Iron Bully here, which isn't bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Gateway Plaza is an option because currently we have a little blue here, along with our red and black, but also we do have a Firemind Vessel currently. I think we take Sorin's Thirst. It's actually quite good card. Wall of Runes is a scry, and a nice defender, but I think probably Toll the Invasion is better. Toll the Invasion is a very solid card in my opinion. We'll see how it actually plays out, but it's basically like, it's preemptive removal. You're getting rid of something in someone's hand, and then you get to amass one. It's wonderful. Maybe I think we take Chain Whip Cyclops here. It's not a great card, but I'm gonna take it. Sarkhan's Catharsis. 5 mana for 5 damage, either to the opponent or a Planeswalker. It's basically like a Lava Coil, except way better. Actually, no, it's the same thing as Lava Coil. Is that right? Can Lava Coil do Planeswalker damage? I think it can. I can never remember. I always imagine it just going to the opponent's face. But we could also take Aid the Fallen or Davriel's Shadow Fugue. I don't like Davriel's Shadow Fugue. Fugue. I don't love it. It's not bad. I'd rather take Aid the Fallen over that. Bolt Bend is just not very good in my opinion. Sarkhan's Catharsis is a great option though. I think I'm going to take it, try it out. I like being able to deal damage directly to the opponent. And let's take Aid the Fallen here. A little bit of recursion, we need that. Kai's Ghost Form might end up sideboarding this, but whatever. Ooh. Demolish might actually be okay. I'm trying to think if there's any... there are artifacts like Vivian's Arcbow that we might want to destroy, and lands that we might want to destroy, like Blast Zone or something like that. But other than that, it's not great. But Nahiri Stone, we already have 2 Nahiri Stoneblades, and I don't see us really using this that much. So let's take Demolish just for fun. We might end up sideboarding that out in the end. Okay, Ravnica War is kind of bleh. The Wanderer is actually a really good Planeswalker. I don't really feel like at this point I can splash white for it. But I can take another Toll of the Invasion, or I can take Ob Nixilis's Cruelty, which is probably the better option. Yeah, probably the better option. Just because it's removal. We have another Toll of the Invasion. I always like Herald of the Dreadhorde. Let's look at our spread here. We're pretty stacked up in the front end and the 2 slot and the 3 slot. We could take Jaya Venerated Fire Mage. I don't particularly like her. She's not very good in my opinion, but we do have quite a bit of red damage sources with Neheb, Chain Whip Cyclops, Invading Manticore, Sarkhan's Catharsis, and some other things like Heartfire and Jaya's Greeting, and Burning Prophet. But not enough to make this really, really useful in my opinion. I think I'd rather take Herald of the Dreadhorde, actually. We need some more creatures in, around the 4 slot, I feel like. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we can take... Callous Dismissal is actually quite good. Relentless Advance is not particularly good. Honestly, we could take Ujin's Conjurant. It's very good in any color deck. This is just something to dump mana into, especially late game when you're flooding out. If you draw an Ujin's Conjurant, you can just make it like a 10/10 creature if you have 10 lands on the field. I think that's probably the best option, actually. Yeah, I think that's the best option. Bond of Passion. I do not like this card. It's so expensive for what it does. Very expensive. It's like a ridiculously tough to cast act of treason that just doesn't do a whole lot for you. I think probably Tidebearer Giant is actually the best option here. I mean, we could take Interplanar Beacon, but we only have three Planeswalkers anyway, so I think probably Tidebearer Giant is the best option here. And another Aid the Fallen could be good. Contentious Plan, probably not great because we don't have a ton of stuff to proliferate. I think Aid the Fallen is, again, the best choice. And I think we take Heartfire here. I don't love that you have to sacrifice something to cast this. I wish it was like a you may, like kind of how where's the card? Kind of how Spark Harvest is as an additional cost you pay mana or you can sacrifice. I wish it was like that, but it's not because we don't have a ton of things we're going to be wanting to sacrifice. But also it's just damage. It's just damage and it's a non-creature spell and we kind of want that. Ooh. We could take Naga Eternal. We could take Honor the God Pharaoh. Charity Extractor. I don't particularly like Charity Extractor. We'll put Naga Eternal in for now. Might end up sideboarding that out. At this point, we may want to take Spark Reaper. Very good card in my opinion. It's a 2/3 for 3, and you can spend 3 mana to sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. Then you gain 1 life and draw a card. Pretty good. Pretty good. We could also take Gateway Plaza. That actually might be the best option here, just because we don't have a whole lot of mana fixing. So we're going to have to trust our basic land draws unless we get a Gateway Plaza. So let's do that instead of Spark Reaper. I hate to see that card go. Toll of the Invasion is the best choice here. We got three of those now. Let's make it 4. Why not? We could take On-Crop Invader, which is actually pretty decent. It's like basically a 2/2 with First Strike for 3, which isn't amazing, but it's not bad. And we can sacrifice stuff to give it a +2/+0. But I actually like Toll of the Invasion better. I like making people discard stuff. Let's pick Vampire Opportunist and Interplanar Beacon and Nahiri's Stoneblades and Neoform gets a sideboard. All right, now what to cut? We have 54 cards in this supposed to be a 40 card deck. I think I don't love Emergent Zone for us. I don't really think it's particularly good just because it's going to, it's reverse mana fixing because it only taps for colorless. So I'm going to take that out and take out 1 Toll of the Invasion. I think I take out probably all Nahiri's Stoneblades. I know I drafted 3 of those, but I don't think they're going to be that helpful. I think I actually probably cut Vampire Opportunist all the way down. I like our non-creature spells thing we got going here. Probably Naga Eternal needs to go. I wish we had more Burning Prophets or like Spellgorger weird. We never even saw one of those as far as I remember. And if we did, it must have been like right at the beginning. I think we probably cut Chain Whip Cyclops. I do like both of these, actually. Both of these are pretty good. A little expensive, but you kind of have to have some expensive things, and especially Tidebearer Giant because it does replace itself in your hand, which is really important in the late game. Oh, let's see what else we want to get rid of. We kind of have to keep Firemind Vessel, I feel like. Do I keep Interplanar Beacon? I'm not sure I do. We only have 3 Planeswalkers. And this again will kind of stunt us in terms of our mana requirements, unless we're trying to cast Planeswalkers, which their requirements are not that difficult to hit. So I think I'll probably cut that as well. Okay, probably. Well, I actually like Kaya's Ghost Form, but I don't know if it really belongs in this deck. So I think I'm going to cut that. I think I keep Spark Harvest in. Keep all of these in, potentially cut Demolish, and I think I'd probably cut Soren's Thirst just because it's tough to cast and not particularly good. Maybe cut 1 Heartfire. I definitely keep Jaya's Greeting. I like Jaya's Greeting a lot. Definitely keep Omnixlus's Cruelty. I definitely think we keep Burning Prophet as well. We need some creatures, for sure. We could cut 1 Banehound. I mean, I don't really think we need 2 1-drop creatures. So, this is actually shaping up to be pretty good. I wish we had like a Spellgorger weird or and more burning prophets because we're going to be casting a lot of non-creature spells. But I think this is actually quality. It's a quality deck. We've got some bombs in here. Neheb is kind of a bomb. Saheeli and Davriel are both pretty good. And other than that, we don't really have any bombs, which is sad. Did I pick up only one rare? That actually makes me very sad. I think I only drafted one rare. That's horrible. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump into this. What do we call this? Can we name this deck? Can we not name this deck? That's sad. We can't name our draft deck. Anyway, let's play. Ooh. And I do forget that this is traditional draft, so we are going to have sideboard phases here. We'll see how that goes. I didn't really pay attention to what's going to be left in my sideboard, which is scary. All right, opponent gets to pick, so they'll probably play first, if I had to guess. My opening hand is horrible. This is bad. I think I have to mulligan this just because we do have a Firemind's Vessel, but I don't want to wait till turn 4 when we just don't have a play. We don't have a play until turn 4, and then we really don't have a play until turn 5, actually. So I'm going to mulligan that, and this is terrible as well. We do get to scry, and we're on the draw, so I could potentially keep this, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Okay. I hate to mulligan again, but I don't want to just totally get mana screwed, but I do like that we have plays here. We have Lazotep Reaver on turn 2 if we get the lands, and then Toll of the Invasion on turn 3. So I'm going to keep this and pray for a swamp, and we got the swamp on top. Thank the maker. Oh, that's very good. Expecting to see... Nope. Okay. Thought they might end up playing a Wall of Runes there. Compton Ass. That's neat. Gateway Plaza. Okay. So we get our Lazotep Reaver down here, or Burning Prophet. In fact, I'm actually going to put Burning Prophet down first. Because on next turn we get to scry with Toll of the Invasion. Unless they kill our Burning Prophet here, which I don't expect. Ujin's Conjurant on turn 3. Okay, interesting. Let's go ahead and actually play the Swamp, and then Toll of the Invasion. Ujin's Conjurant is not a bad card to have on top. Let's keep that on top. And then, what do we get rid of? Okay, we definitely get rid of Chandra, no question. They can't play her, but we definitely get rid of her. No attacks. So they don't really have a play here. They could... Heartfire doesn't... I don't know why they would do that. Yeah. Okay, cool. Let's see what we want to do here. We could amass. We could play Lazotep Reaver and just amass, but I think we probably want to play our Conjurant here. For 4. And then we actually have a threat on the board to pressure them with. We are going to need some more mana. Hopefully we can draw into some non-creature stuff so we can actually scry and fix our draws so we can make sure we get lands and make sure we get our Planeswalker threats. Opponent? They are not paying attention. Okay, there we go. No attacks because that would be stupid. Now, I mean, I definitely put pressure on them next turn if I can. I would be very surprised. Okay, Narset. Contentious Plan. Ooh, that was a very good draw for them. Super good draw for the opponent. I can just Sarkhan's Catharsis their Narset here. But I'm going to attack first. They almost definitely block with Ujin's Conjurant. But if they don't, fine. Okay, I'm fine with that. And then we go Catharsis on Narset. We get a Scry. We can't play that, so we put that on the bottom. Yeah, we're going to need our blue mana source here soon. Firemind's Vessel would also not be bad. Alright, they've got a Catharsis of their own, so I do have to keep that in mind whenever I play my own Planeswalkers. They can just kill them. And here's Stoneblades. Thank you for that. Why did you do that? I don't understand. We'll go ahead and play Lazotep Reaver to get the extra amass here, so we do a little more damage. And we will go and attack. And I'm not gonna do Heartfire or anything at this point. Definitely don't need to do that unless they play a threat here that we need to remove. But okay, they have nothing. They're flooding out pretty hard. Gateway Plaza is a nice draw. Thank you for that. We'll tap a mountain. And then we will attack them. Die, Compton ass. Alright, we're doing so much damage. 4 damage a turn is actually pretty good. While they don't have any threats on. Flux Channeler. Okay. Fine. I'm actually going to go ahead and Heartfire this Flux Channeler. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and target that. Sack the Lazotep Reaver. Because I want this Scry here to see what we've got. Oh, Teferi's Time Twist, huh? Well played, opponent. Well played. So, yeah, we definitely want to get rid of that. We just kind of wasted that Heartfire, but that's fine. Wait. Return that at the beginning of the next end step. Since the end step had already started, they don't get that. So we scryed a swamp to the bottom and then drew another swamp. But we do get our Tidebearer Giant here. Spark Harvest. Okay. I'm actually going to keep the swamp just in case they somehow force us to discard something. They shouldn't be able to, but just in case, I'm going to keep this in hand. Doesn't really do any damage to keep that. Okay. I'm going to just attack with... Oh, that was dumb. I probably should have played the... If I'd played the Invading Manticore, my guess is they would have Heartfired the zombie army after that. But let's attack with Tidebearer Giant here. Because we definitely have the advantage at this point. That's fine. Yep, you do that. Okay, so they may go ahead and Heartfire and sacrifice the Grim Initiate. That would be the play that I would make if I were them. Yep, smart. This Flux Channeler is going to be a pain in my butt. You know what we're going to do? We're going to Spark Harvest the Flux Channeler. And we could pay the mana, but I think we just sacrifice the zombie army and play the Invading Manticore afterward. Let's sack... Yeah, let's target you. I should have probably done this earlier. Let's sack you. Definitely keep that on top, for sure. Then we can play the Swamp and the Manticore. Okay, so Saheeli is nice. Assuming that after we draw and play the Saheeli, we get... Okay, fine. That's cool. Oh, okay, so they're saying good game, and that's a concede for game one. All right, so sideboarding. I don't really know what they have, to be honest. I know they have a lot of removal, so I probably play Kai's Ghost Form. Other than that, I'm not sure what to put in. That was kind of a lame match, I felt like. I need to keep in my removal for sure. I think the only thing I probably cut, I may cut one, I'm not sure what to cut here. It's tough. Yeah, it's not really knowing what is in their deck. This is why traditional draft is a little bit difficult, because even though I've played one match against them, I don't really know what's in their deck because these decks are all super janky. We're basically playing Singleton. They could have if they didn't sideboard at all, their next game could play completely differently. So I think maybe I like all of these. I like all of these. Burning Prophet actually turned out to be quite good with the scry ability. I'm not sure I need 3 Toll of the Invasions, but it turned out pretty good because I was able to get rid of their Chandra. You know what? I don't like Kai's. I like the deck that I had. I like the way this played against them. I'm just gonna keep this, and if this goes horribly, maybe I'll have to adjust. But they didn't really pressure me at all, so I'm not sure what I need to change, and I don't know what they're going to change either. I have no idea how they will sideboard, so I'm gonna let this one play out and see where we get. Okay, lots of lands. Our opponent's on the draw. We do have Gateway Plaza that gets us our blue source on turn 2. I'm gonna keep this. This is really dumb, but I'm gonna keep it. We're going to flood so hard this game, and I'm going to regret keeping this 5 land hand. I really want to make sure I have the colors that I need. Okay, so they drop a blue. Are you kidding me? Why? Every time I keep a flooded hand, I always end up drawing lands on my first couple of draws. It's just how the game works. You can't get away from it. Okay, they've got a Gateway Plaza as well. So they've got a... Are you serious with this? What? Why? Why does the game hate me? Woe is me. Okay, I'm gonna stop complaining. We're just gonna play the game. I'm gonna suck it up and pray that we draw anything. Any play would be nice. Okay, Zhang Yanggu. Okay, that is fine. Give me... Yeah, we can play Ujin's Conjurant, actually. Let's go ahead and do that for 3. We can, if nothing else, we can put pressure on their Zhang. But I'm also not too concerned with Zhang. He's not a super powerful Planeswalker. He's not going to, Oh, well, that's nice. Yeah, so they're definitely doing a proliferate type thing. That's what it's looking like. Now, I could go... Here's what I'm going to do. I will do... Wait, no. I do this. I Lazotep Reaver. We amass 1. I Spark Harvest. Sacrifice the... I'm going to target Ujin's Conjurant. Sacrifice the Reaver. Because I want to keep the zombie token so we can keep on building it up. Or we can just sacrifice it later. And then I will kill their Zhang. Okay. I was like, oh, who do I kill first? I was thinking maybe I just destroy Zhang and then something else. But I do also have Heartfire here. That was an option. Callous Dismissal. Okay, fine. Not the end of the world. We lose our 1 zombie token. They proliferate up. And we get a Tybalt. Very nice, actually. Let's go ahead and drop a Mountain in and then drop our Tybalt. They only have 1 mana up, so they can't really do much. And then let's go attack. Oh, I forgot about this. This is dumb. If damage will be dealt to Ujin's Conjurant while it has +1/+1 counter on it, prevent the damage and remove that many +1/+1 counters from Ujin's Conjurant. So this is just going to become a 1/1 instead of any normal creature that would stay a 3/3. So I forget that thing. But we do have great sacrifice options here with our little 1/1s that are just super weak. Okay. I mean... okay. Invade the city. They have 2, so they're just amassing 2. And then Merfolk Skydiver. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Heartfire, target you, sacrifice you. We will deal 1 damage to the Merfolk Skydiver before it gets the +1/+1 counter. And then we kill the zombie. And there we go. Let's deal our 1 damage real quick. Play our Herald of the Dread Horde and drop in another mountain. And then we'll do this. and get on with our lives. So they've got a Goblin Assault team, which is fine. I'm a little bit worried about playing Toll of the Invasion because they could have just a land, but it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. Let's go ahead and attack here. Thinking maybe I should have played Toll of the Invasion first. Heartfire, huh? Okay, fine. Now, I don't play Toll of the Invasion. I just already have amassed. Okay. If I'd played this, it would have been the same outcome. They would have just played that. But I would have actually gotten the damage in from Ujin's Conjurant. So, whatever. End of the turn, they have nothing in their hand. Except that land that they just drew. And they concede. Yes! Ha ha ha! Okay, so it looked like they were doing like a really hard proliferate thing. Like, I think they had multiple flux channelers. And hey, Saheeli is nice. Multiple flux channelers and other stuff. So we've already got our 1 win, so we're up to 2 packs. We need 1 more win to get gems. So that's what we're going for. At least 1 more win. That would be nice. So jumping into this game, I'm actually really enjoying how our deck is playing. Even though I've had kind of not good starting hands both of those games, I felt like we were able to do stuff. And this is a wonderful hand. Oh my gosh, this is good. Okay, we've got all our mana that we need. We've got a Burning Prophet for turn 2. We got Tamio's Epiphany, which is We got Jaya's Greeting, which is chef's kiss. We got Herald of the Dreadhorde. I like it. I like it. Let's keep it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and drop our mountain in. So now we already have mana for the Tamio's Epiphany and Herald of the Dreadhorde on turn 4. And they don't have a threat yet, which is nice. We can go ahead and get our Burning Prophet down. So we're seeing black and white so far. More white. What am I expecting? Trusted Pegasus. We will actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to Jaya's Greeting the heck out of that. We get to scry twice. We want to bottom that because we don't need another land right now. Tidebearer Giant is actually going to go on the bottom. So double scry there was super helpful, and we could get to deal 2 damage. So next turn, we're probably actually going to play Herald of the Dreadhorde just because we need more threats on the board. It kind of depends on what they show here on their turn. Spark Reaper. That's not the end of the world. Or we could just play Neheb Dreadhorde Champion, which is wonderful. No attacks because, yeah, we don't want to. Spark Reaper is actually quite a good card. We have one of those in here, right? Pretty sure we do. Neheb is getting desparked. That makes me really sad. Okay, fine. Another Trusted Pegasus. I don't love that. Sarkhan's Catharsis is an okay draw. Let's go ahead and get Herald of the Dreadhorde down. They can deal 4 damage to me next turn, but I'm really not concerned with that. Because we're going to, snap back with 4 of our own. And we can keep trading like that until they lose. We'll probably end up playing Tamio's Epiphany next turn unless they show a Planeswalker here that we don't like. Bleeding Edge. Okay, well, we do get to amass 2. Alright. Obnixilus's Cruelty is quite nice. Let's... I think we need to go to attack. I want to see... Okay, so they don't block. We'll go ahead and Cruelty on the Pegasus. Ujin's Conjurant is not great. I'd definitely rather have something else. So let's put that on the bottom. Deal our 4 damage. We, again, will probably take 4 damage this turn, but that's fine. We have a lot of threats coming out here. And Grath. I don't love that. Okay, so that's definitely why they didn't block with their zombie army, is because they knew they were going to amass a little more here. and they're just accepting their Angrath's death, which is fine, I suppose. Let's go ahead and play Tamio's Epiphany. We scry that to the bottom, and then we get to scry 4 and draw 2 cards. All lands? Thank God we get the scry. Oh my gosh. What is this? This is straight up dumb. I will keep the Gateway Plaza, I think, just because I can still play it this turn. What? That was... Okay, that was actually 6 lands in a row. This is absurd. So many. 4 on the bottom when we drew 2. That is just stupid. And we don't really have a play here, so we attack Angrath, and we take 6 damage this turn, which sucks. Probably shouldn't have done that. I could have just played Invading Manticore to actually have a blocker. Iron Bully comes in, which is probably going to put a counter on Zombie Army. Nope, on itself, okay? Yeah, and then they attack. Dang. Okay, Aid the Fallen is actually kind of okay. Let's play Swamp and go Invading Manticore. So we amass 2. So we get a 4/4 army now. And we can't really attack here. We're on 4, and we die pretty quickly. If this Iron Bully stays on the board, and they... Please don't have removal for my Manticore. I kind of need that. We are in dire straits now. Playing that Tamio's Epiphany was a bad move. Yep. Obnixilus's Cruelty. And they don't win this turn, but they can bully me pretty hard here with Iron Bully, am I right? They're attacking all. I've got a block there, and I block there. Aid the Fallen is actually pretty dang good here. But what do we get? We go... No, we just lose, right? Do we just lose? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we lose. Dang. We couldn't do it. Okay. So, yeah, we're just going to cancel that and go concede this first game and then go to sideboarding. So they're playing... they're basically doing an amass thing. What we need is another Toll of the Invasion. Not another Heartfire, probably. I actually might... Ujin's Conjurant has really not been that good for me. I kind of want to cut that. Spark Harvest is definitely good. Aid the Fallen is... I don't think I want 2 of those. I think I want to cut 1 and go with another... potentially another Banehound to put pressure on. And I like the lifelink. And it gives us more sack outlets for Heartfire and Spark Harvest. So I think that's probably what we do. So maybe we can actually get a turn 1 play here. I thought that game was going our way. Definitely the Tamio's Epiphany was a misplay. Okay, 3 mountains and nothing to play, so we mulligan. This is actually very good. Thank you. Thank you. We will actually bottom that, I think. Go Swamp into Banehound right away, so we get a little damage exchange there. It's a good start, so hopefully they get a slow start so we can actually get some damage in. Law Rune Enforcer. Ugh, what a card. Law Rune Enforcer is too good. It's too good. Yeah, we just passed turn. So Toll of the Invasion is probably going to come out on turn 3 for us. It's fine. No blocks. We take the damage. They probably have another creature to put down here. Martyr for the Cause. No worries. No worries. Let's go, yeah, Island and Toll of the Invasion. Get that out of here. So they're doing a proliferate thing as well. Yeah, no attacks. Hopefully we can draw a land to get our Fire Mine Vessel on the board. They're flooding pretty hard, but they managed to draw a Spark Reaper, which is fortuitous for them. Okay, so we do have a Gateway Plaza. And we'll pay 1. And I'm going to go ahead and Spark Harvest. Sack. I think I actually want to kill the Spark Reaper here. And then sack the zombie army. And then not attack yet. Alright, they've just got a top deck well, which I can't really tell if they are, but I assume they are since they're attacking. We take the damage, we're not going to block that. And they've got another Law Rune Enforcer. That's really, really nice. I love that. We go Fire Mine Vessel, and hope for the best. So we do get to play Tie the Bearer Giant next turn. No attacks because Banehound will die. We're going to take 4 damage this turn if we don't, unless they play something that gives them more damage. So we take 3. So they've got their Law Rune Enforcer there, ready to go for next turns. We take the damage because I don't want to lose my blocker yet. Okay, Herald of the Dreadhorde is actually pretty good, but I think Tidebearer Giant is really what we need here. Because we need to draw some cards. Yeah, so he can tap down both of these blockers. So they can attack for 3 next turn. Oh, come on. Really? They're top decking very well. So we will... No attacks. My guess is he taps... Nope. Okay. Interesting choice not doing that. I think I take the damage here. Again. I think 3 damage is not too worrisome. We're top decking pretty badly. We need to not get lands, pretty much. We need removal, actually. I wish we had a sweeper of some kind. We just don't. I don't really think there is a good sweeper in this set. What is the only real... Okay, so tapping him down. They might tap Banehound down, too. This is not going very well. So what do? Put a counter on yourself. Alright, I think this is the part where I have to start blocking because I'm going to take too much damage. We are in dire straits here. So we block there. So we prevent 2 damage and we gain 1 life. So Neheb is good. The problem I have now is that they have 2 Law Rune Enforcers, so they can just keep on tapping my creatures. It's really dumb. Law Rune Enforcer is such a lame card. It's so good. It's like a creature version of Icy Manipulator, whatever that is. I think that's what the card's called. I think we just pass turn at this point. No need to play the mountain and show them that we don't have anything in our hand. Keep them on their toes. Yes, they go ahead and tap the Neheb. If I assume they're going to just tap down Herald of the Dreadhorde here as well. And then attack in for 5. Yeah. Oh, it is converted mana cost 2 or greater, so they couldn't tap down my Banehound previously. Okay. If they don't tap Neheb before combat, which they do, I just lose here, right? I've lost, yeah. I needed that pretty badly. They're going to tap you, so I can't block. And then... Oh, jeez. Yep, that's a concede from me. We could not get anything going in that game. Whew, Law Rune Enforcer. You are so good. Why are you so good? Alright, let's jump in straight away into another game. Hopefully we can grab another win before our next loss, so I actually get some gems back from this. It was a pricey entry fee to not get gems back. So let's play first. I hate this hand. 3 mountains and a swamp with nothing to show for the first couple of turns is not very good. This is considerably better, and really just because we do have the Gateway Plaza and we get a scry. So, I think I keep that on top just because I don't want to put it on the bottom and never draw it. I'd rather just draw it here and have a slow start. Let's go and get our Gateway Plaza down. Okay, mountain here, and then we can play Neheb next turn. So I'm actually seeing green here, which I haven't actually seen. We haven't seen that in either of the last 2 matchups. So go get Neheb here just to put pressure on the opponent, and then we play Herald of the Dreadhorde next turn. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw removal for this. Like, Heartfire can kill it if they play a creature to sacrifice. But it doesn't look like they really can. Jaya's Greeting doesn't kill this. Alright, Olmosaurus. Mowu. I like Mowu. Okay, let's go and play the Swamp. I'm considering... Okay, let's attack first. I'm considering dropping in Herald of the Dreadhorde. I'm not going to discard anything here because I like what I've got. Yeah, I'm just going to decline. And then I'm going to play Herald of the Dreadhorde. And then Spark Harvest and go ahead and get rid of their Mowu. Because I amass 2 when I kill Herald of the Dreadhorde. That's an expensive play, but I think it's probably the best play. Because I'm assuming they have a way to put counters on Mowu. If they didn't, yeah, they didn't block with him. Goblin Assault Team. Fine. Let's go ahead and just Toll of the Invasion, get rid of something from your hand. Okay, Heartfire. You drop that out and attack for 3. I'm fine with them if they block with Goblin Assault Team. Fine. I just don't want them to kill our Neheb at this point. I don't want to make this trade. Alright, cool. Cool. So they could sack Goblin Assault Team and Heartfire Neheb. In fact, my guess is they're going to attack at this point. They're going to attack for 4, and then if I let the damage through, they're going to Heartfire Neheb by stacking the Goblin Assault Team. Oh, they're just doing that. Domri's Ambush is very good. I hate that. Yeah, if I were them, I would just attack with 5 damage. You got to go for that. But Tidebearer Giant's actually a very good play because he's a good blocker for Goblin Assault Team. And we get to draw a card. Aid the Fallen is very good, so we can actually get our Neheb back if we want. And then I think we attack with Zombie Army. And I'll just go ahead and end the turn. We're getting pretty close to lethal. Okay, so they're not doing that. Let's go ahead and Toll of the Invasion. My guess is Heartfire might be the only non-creature. Yep, okay. Interesting. I think I attack with both here. Because they're going to block one of them, right? Or not. Okay, so they block Tidebearer Giant. Fine. I'm not 100% sure why they did that. Because Zombie Army can get bigger. I'm actually going to go ahead and play Aid the Fallen now. get a creature back. And I'm actually going to get Tidebearer Giant instead of Neheb because this draws us a card immediately. I think this is the play for next turn if I don't draw anything better. All right, what is that one card? Okay, nothing. All right, sideboarding. Okay, they didn't show me a whole lot. I know they've got good removal. I know they've got creatures. So I'm thinking we go, and they've probably got removal that deals damage. So I think I probably want to get rid of Ujin's Conjurant. It's not as good in this matchup, I don't think. Let's see. Maybe we go another Banehound. Potentially play Kai's Ghost Form. And I'm not sold on this yet. Sorin's Thirst is actually really good against whatever the Goblin Assault team. We could actually play that instead of one Aid the Fallen. Aid the Fallen has not come in handy as much as I thought because I have not yet really gotten our Planeswalkers out a lot. So I might actually cut Aid the Fallen again and go another, potentially another Toll of the Invasion. But we do have 3. I don't think I really need to run a 4th. Actually, I'm kind of liking this right now. We can get an aggressive start if we draw a Banehound. Or Burning Prophet, actually. It's kind of both aggressive. Alrighty. Ooh, oh yes. Okay, so we go turn 1, Swamp into Banehound. Turn 2, Gateway Plaza, unless I feel like I need to play Jaya's Greeting on something they've played. And they mulliganed and scryed on the top. So it looks like they like what they saw. Let's go Banehound here. Yay, we deal a damage. Alright. Let's go to combat first, and then play our Gateway Plaza. And pay the 1. They have nothing? I'm going to go to combat first. Yep, damage. And then I'm going to play Toll of the Invasion. Get rid of something bad. Okay. Let's get rid of Goblin Assault Team. They have to draw land. Okay, so they can play Turret Ogre, which, fine. We just Jaya's Greeting you. Scry, yep, we want to put that on the bottom probably. I could have played Neheb there, but Neheb dies to Turret Ogre, so I think I just keep on pressing the attack here, and they don't have a play at this point, unless they're drawing into one, which they need to now top deck more lands, so let's go ahead and attack, and then play Neheb. We could play Firemind Vessel, but we just really don't need it right now, so there's no point in wasting a turn playing that if we don't need it. Crawl Stinger, okay. Fine, I hope we top deck removal for that. Though they'll probably Heartfire Neheb. Is that what you're going to do? Oh, they messed up so bad. They did the thing where they meant to sacrifice their creature, but they accidentally targeted their own creature. Oh my god. Well, they've lost now. That's terrible. That's absolutely horrible. We'll discard Firemind Vessel. And actually, we'll discard Lazotep Reaver as well. And then we can play Davriel and Herald of the Dreadhorde. This is horrible. I cannot believe they did that. That's so brutal. Ugh. Why? Why did they do that? Jeez. Okay, yeah, I mean, this is game. Even if they can play Invading Manticore here, they've lost. Oh, I feel bad. I mean, they still would not have won. They didn't really have much going for them, but they could have killed my Neheb. And that would have set me back substantially. So we got a free win there. So we did get to our 800 gems in 3 packs, which is so good. I'd much rather get to 3 wins. So of course we want to win the next game, because then we've gotten back what we put in plus 4 packs plus what we got in the actual draft. This is great. I love this. It's a bit, I'd say the rewards are obviously less consistent than ranked draft, but you can get some pretty spicy rewards out of this. You know what? I'm going to keep this hand because we do get a Burning Prophet and then Toll of the Invasion, so we can scry into more lands or whatever, whatever we need, and we can play Neheb on turn 4, assuming we draw another land. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, actually, great. We've got an island here, so on turn 3 we can play Toll of the Invasion, and turn 4 we got Neheb, so this is wonderful. They're playing white, so I'm hoping they're not playing Lawroad Enforcer, because okay, Jaya's Greeting, not very cool. So we don't get quite as much value out of our Toll of the Invasion as we would, but we still get quite a bit. I'm not going to play the Gateway Plaza yet. I don't really need to, and I'd rather go ahead and play Toll of the Invasion to get rid of this crap. Probably get rid of 10th District Legionnaire. That card is bonkers. Look at this. 2/2 with haste for 2. And whenever you cast a spell that targets it, you put counters on it. You put a +1/+1 counter on it. It's crazy. Let's go ahead and get Neheb down. Chandra's Pyro Helix. Chandra's Pyro Helix. Nothing to remove Neheb yet, so no attacks. We will pass. I would very much like to draw a Saheeli here. That would be pretty nice. Nope, just a land. Okay, let's go ahead and play, or let's attack with Neheb. So we get a nice discard effect here. Okay. They're dealing 2 damage to Neheb. Okay, so Neheb's gonna die. I guess I knew that was coming. Of course, I knew that was coming. I can actually aid the Fallen to get him back. But what I want to do is discard both of these mountains. So we draw 2 cards. We draw a Herald of the Dread Horde. We've got a lot of land ready. So we can do this. Then play the... Ooh. Yeah, let's just go ahead and play the Herald of the Dread Horde and then the Gateway Plaza. That's fine. I'd rather have the creature on the board now rather than play the Herald or the Aid the Fallen. I guess I could have played Aid the Fallen and immediately played Neheb again. Martyr for the Cause. Not a surprising play. Lawroad Enforcer. I hate Lawroad Enforcer so much. Okay, yep, we can go ahead and Toll of the Invasion. Get rid of... do we want to get rid of Chandra's Pyro Helix? Or Ironclad Krovod. I hate Ironclad Krovod because it's such a thick blocker. He's so thick. I wish you could see the flavor text on these cards, because the flavor text of that one is kind of funny. I think I do probably get rid of Ironclad Krovod, though. And then I will attack with both. Yeah, my guess is they block the zombie army with Martyr for the Cause. Or they just don't block at all. That's an option. Not a great option for them, but... Okay, so they take 3 damage. Martyr for the Cause dies. And then we will go ahead and Aid the Fallen and bring back our Neheb. And then we're going to hold on to this island. We don't really need to play it right now. If we draw a 6-mana creature... we may need to go ahead and play it, but I will like to hold at least 1 card in my hand at all times to... Oh, Toll of the Invasion is good. Let's go ahead and play our Neheb, though. Get that onto the field. Okay. So we've got threats. We got a lot of threats. So they did draw their 4th land, which would have allowed them to play this bad boy. They still can't. Okay, I think they tap Neheb here, and that's fine. I now attack with Herald of the Dreadhorde. Okay, they block with Martyr for the Cause. No, they don't. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Yes, no. No. Yes. No. Okay, that's fine. They Pyrohelix. I could have told of the invasion. I think instead of told the invasion, I'm not convinced they have a non-creature, non-land spell in there, or non-land card in their hand. So I'd rather play Invading Manticore, which also amasses for us, which is very nice. Now I think at this point we go ahead and Toll of the Invasion. It forces them to play whatever they have in their hand, or forces them to let me discard it. Battlefield Promotion. Okay, so now that's out of the hand. And what else you got? Defiant Strike. Fine. I will now just Ob Nixilis' Cruelty on you, and then we probably kind of win this game. Because I've got some beef on the board. If I were them, I would, yeah, tap, okay. Do that, and they take 9 damage. If they don't draw some kind of sweeper here, they probably just lose. Trusted Pegasus is a blocker. So they can survive 1 turn by tapping Neheb. I attack all, and they have to block. And Trusted Pegasus dies. They take another 4 damage. I don't see any way they can actually come back and win this game. So I'm just going to keep doing this. Yep, that's game. Okay, good game. They attack me and they die. So we go to sideboarding. So they're playing very aggressive, which is a bit scary because I don't have a lot of answers for that, which means I need to speed my game up a little bit. I think Sorin's Thirst is actually pretty good in this because they're playing small creatures like Lawrwood Enforcer, which I can just kill with Sorin's Thirst. And that also means that Toll of the Invasion is not as good if they're going to be playing a lot of spells early on and a lot of instant speed stuff. So Toll of the Invasion is not quite as good. Still, it's still fine. I think possibly we play Naga Eternal. I do like having 2 Banehounds in here because the lifelink and haste is actually pretty good for us if we can get a little bit of life gain in the first or second turn. But Lawrwood Enforcer kind of screws us over there. I think I need to make sure I have, yeah, probably get rid of Aid the Fallen actually and bring in another Heartfire. And a Vampire Opportunist. I need to have early blockers for sure. I think this is actually a pretty decent switcheroo here. Kind of like it. Okay, PMC 22337. What did you do? What did you change? Okay. Opponent goes first. So I'm on the draw, and I have early removal. I've got a Banehound, and I've got a Saheeli. I like it. I don't like only having 2 lands, but we do get a Banehound on turn 1 and a Jaya's Greeting on turn 2 if we don't even draw lands on our first couple of draws. So they mulligan and scry to the bottom, which is promising for me. Yeah, that tells me, okay, oh, this is great. That was a perfect draw because we get to play Saheeli on turn 3. I would also appreciate, okay, yep, that means we go Jaya's Greeting there, go ahead and get rid of that, and we can pick up a Toll of the Invasion, which is beautiful right now, especially if we get our Saheeli down. Tybalt is an okay draw. I don't expect them to be gaining life, but I do like being able to create little 1/1s. Okay, so let's go ahead and play our Saheeli here. No attacks. We want to keep you as a blocker for the Martyr for the Cause, just in case they try to get rid of our Saheeli. Yeah, and I know that they've got a lot of creature buffs, so I can't really let him hit her. Alright, Ironclad Crovod. Not too big of a problem. I think I'd probably go Tybalt here because that creates a 1-1 servo, and then we can make a 1-1 Devil, which is actually quite good. Yeah, I'm not going to use her ability because it doesn't do anything for us right now. So we've got 2 blockers here, which is great because I can block both of them and then kill Martyr for the Cause, assuming they don't have like battlefield promotion, which they actually might, though. We'll block you and then you. I would love to get another black mana source so I can play Sorin's Thirst on Martyr for the Cause. Battlefield promotion on the Crovod. That's interesting. Maybe they have another one for Martyr for the Cause? No? Oh, I guess, yeah, Martyr for the Cause will die and they'll proliferate the Crovod, which is not the end of the world because I can produce a ton of blockers for it. Spark Harvest, you wonderful devil. Okay, here's what we do. I think we go... I don't know why they're saying oops. I'm a little concerned about that. They've got something to play at instant speed, and I don't like that. But we're going to go Spark Harvest, and we're going to sack the Devil and destroy that Crovod, because that's a threat. Yep. We deal 1 damage to the face, and we create another servo token. Defiant Strike. So they're just trying to draw a card with that. That's fine. And we are in a great position right now. It might not look that way because of our land situation, but having Saheeli on the board is so much value for us right now. I don't like that, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I don't like taking... Yeah, I got to block this because I don't like potentially them having something in their hand that will buff this up. Okay, fine. We go... No, wait. Oh, we don't do that. Dang it. Not really what I wanted to do. Okay, fine. If they top decked another 10th District Legionnaire, they can attack the Makeshift Battalion and get a buff on it. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to go Firemind Vessel because this opens up a lot more options for us, specifically with Sorin's Thirst and Tamio's Epiphany, which we kind of need. But we do have blockers for all of their attackers next turn. Problem is, their Makeshift Battalions become a little bit beefy here. So we just block each of these. I'm fine with using up all of our blockers right there. I don't love it, obviously, but I'm kind of okay with it because I really need to keep our Saheeli alive if we want to have a chance of winning this. Chandra's Pyrohelix, okay. So, yeah, they target our Tybalt and their own Legionnaire, get a counter on it. Okay. That makes Sorin's Thirst less good. Oh, shoot. Okay, here's what we need to do. This makes 2 mana of different colors. So we will go... Wait a second. Darn. That hurts me a lot. Alright, we've got to play Tamio's Epiphany, and... we're going to make a black and a blue. And then we're going to tap all of those. to play Tamio's Epiphany. Resolve that. Resolve that. We want a Swamp, and we... Ooh, do we want a Sarkhan's Catharsis? I kind of think we do. I actually like Tithe Bear Giant on top. I think we put Invading Manticore on the bottom, though. So we'll draw both of those. And we will... put down the Lazotep Reaver here. I hate that just only because I don't have the mana. I didn't have the mana perfect for us to play Sorin's Thirst and everything that I wanted. So we'll just pass the turn. We've got blockers. Yeah. I don't love the position we're in. We got to have removal for these guys. But Davriel, if we can keep Davriel on the field for a little while, he can actually deal quite a bit of damage to them. So we just block like this. And we're just going to keep blocking like this forever. Trusted Pegasus. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we go Davriel right now, which creates a token for us. We don't make them discard anything because they don't have anything to discard. And... we gotta go ahead and Sorin's Thirst, though, now. Before, I mean, I'm gonna actually pass, but we've got to stop before their combat, because if we pass to attackers, their Trusted Pegasus gives one of them flying, and then they kill our Saheeli. So we'll just do this now. And we can block both of their makeshift battalions, which keeps our Saheeli alive long enough for us to make things happen, I guess. We don't have removal for either of these at this point. We do have removal in the form of Obnixilus's Cruelty, which can work. We're just going to have to focus on killing them at this point. Heartfire is a thing. We'll make him discard a card. A land, fine. I don't know why they didn't play that. We can go... we can play Tidebearer Giant. No, I'd rather play Sarkhan's Catharsis on their turn. Because we actually have a chance of dealing like enough damage to them coming up soon that we can just straight up like kill them as long as we keep our... well, we pass two attackers. Davriel's gonna die. Saheeli's gonna die here. We are in a bad position. Nope, they're attacking me. We'll go ahead and play Catharsis. So we produce one blocker here. Okay, so we kill their 10th District Legionnaire. We produce another blocker, which is great. And then we do that. I could have done that before combat to stop them from actually getting the buff, but I think that's an okay play. Laurun Enforcer is not great. We'll go ahead and do that. Play Tidebearer Giant. And then we've got a Heartfire. Pretty dang good. It's pretty dang good. Okay. We pass the turn. We gotta keep Davriel alive until their next turn. I would like to keep Davriel alive until their next turn, but I don't think I can. Because they're tapping Tidebearer Giant. Let's see what they do here. Pass two attackers. Do they go for the face? So they go for Davriel, and then they go for Saheeli. Let's go. Let's play that. We'll target their face. Sacrifice Tidebearer Giant. Oh, yes, this is wonderful. We sacrifice the Tidebearer Giant. We create a token. And we block that one to keep Davriel alive. And he will kill them on their next turn. Yes. Yes. Oh. Hex, yeah. Okay, at the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if that player has one or fewer cards in hand, Davriel Rogue Shadow Mage deals 2 damage to them. Pass the turn, they take 2 damage, and we win. Woo, baby! What a janky game! Oh my gosh! The whole game, like in the beginning of that game, I was like, oh, I am fine. I'm totally fine. They you know, they don't have anything. You know, we're good. We got Saheeli on the board. We've got Tybalt on the board. We've got blockers, and their creatures kept on getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and I wasn't able to deal damage to them until near the end there. That was if I had not been able to keep my Davriel alive, I would have just lost the game. Because I wouldn't have been able to deal damage to them. That was nuts. That was nutso. I loved that. Oh, that's why I play Magic. That's great. That is great. Alright. We hit 3 wins, yes. Waiting on our opponent to see if we're going to play first. Obviously, they're probably going to play first, because usually people choose to play first when they have the option. My opening hand is bad. I think I'm going to mulligan this. Just Aid the I need to cut 1 Aid the Fallen. I hate having 2. It's not very useful. This is fine because we have a Burning Prophet. I think I have to bottom that to try to get lands here. Hopefully Black Mana Source or something. I mean, even if we get something else... Okay, we'll play the Mountain. If we don't draw a Swamp here, we can still play Burning Prophet and hope for the best. Yeah, that's what we do. We go Burning Prophet and hope for the best. We do have Tybalt next turn, which is fine, but I'd rather have something else. Iron Bully probably puts a counter on itself. That's fine. We do that, and then we go... Yes, keep the Swamp on top for sure. Then make a token and pass. Teo's Light Shield. Okay, put a counter on itself. Okay, so yeah, they want to be able to proliferate with Martyr for the Cause. We block with Burning Prophet and let it stay alive for now. We'll go ahead and make another token and play the Firemind Vessel. I think we... I'm actually going to keep... No, we don't need to keep that on top. We put that on the bottom because we now have a bunch of mana with Firemind Vessel. That was dumb. Yeah, no attacks. Okay. I could do Jaya Venerated Fire Mage. Okay, my guess is she just goes ahead and kills Tybalt. Interesting. I'm going to actually hit the Iron Bully. So now if he attacks with Martyr for the Cause and I block with this Devil, I can kill their Iron Bully. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We go... I think we play Lazotep Reaver and Herald of the Dreadhorde here. We've got lots of stuff on the board, not enough real, like, serious threats here. Alright, what's Jaya gonna do? I'm a little bit intrigued by this play, seeing as they don't have any other... Okay, so now they do have a Chain Whip Cyclops. It's like, they don't have any actually other red permanents. Why would you do that? Of all the things to kill, why would you kill the one that produces me a bigger blocker when it dies? I mean, I get... Whatever. Okay, fine. I'm not going to ask the questions. I'm going to do something a little tricky. We're going to... Oh, wait. You have to sacrifice a creature? Wait a minute. Can I not sacrifice a planeswalker? Darn it. Oh, well. We'll sacrifice... Yeah, we'll target you. Sacrifice you. We'll get the scry first. And then we hit you with that damage. We put you on the bottom.
I'm ready for a rematch when you are.
And then we play that. I'm not going to play Aid the Fallen yet because I'd rather have Tybalt in the graveyard before I do. I think I'll just pass for now. And hope to draw into some threats. We've got plenty of mana. We got the mana to do whatever we want here. Pretty much. I mean, I wish I had another blue mana source, but it's fine. We don't have a whole lot of things that require blue. We're really just splashing it barely. Enforcer Griffin. I don't like to see that. I don't like to see that at all. Ujin's Conjurant is actually a decent option here. When we go... What can we put it to? 7? We play this as a 7/7. And no attacks. My guess is Enforcer Griffin goes and kills my Tybalt. I mean, it could just attack face, and that's an option, because Tybalt is really not doing anything for me at this point. I actually prefer it to get killed so I can bring it back with Aid the Fallen, but, you know, we'll see what they do. I mean, the impulse is always to kill the Planeswalkers. Even if it's not doing anything to you. Yeah, okay, so they're being smart. They don't need to kill Tybalt because it's not this life gain. His passive is not affecting them, and I cannot actually trigger that anymore. We are going to attack with Ujin's Conjurant. My guess is... he blocks with Martyr for the Cause to proliferate these, which is really not... Okay, they take the damage. Oh, fine. Okay, we have Cruelty for the Griffin next turn. I'm just going to pass. There's no reason to play Aid the Fallen at this point. I can get back my Herald of the Dreadhorde, but I'd rather be a little more passive. Okay, another Martyr for the Cause. Cool. We resolve that. Pass to attackers. I will kill thee. Let me get this scry here. They must have some, they must have an instant speed something. Invading Manticore is wonderful, actually, because I can amass this to 5, which is really, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Alright. We'll go ahead. Oh, gosh, I'm yawning. Okay, Madman. I just drank coffee like an hour ago. What's wrong with me? So, Invading Manticore should resolve. There's no... I mean, unless they have a Jaya's Greeting, which they probably would... Okay, use on the zombie army already. So I'm going to attack with both of these, which is not quite lethal, but almost lethal. They'd be on 1 if they took all this damage. My guess is they block with Martyr for the Cause, and they block with Martyr for the Cause. Or they just block here, because this becomes a 5/5. Okay, so they're blocking there. That's cool, that's cool. So these get proliferated, which is not really an issue. This becomes a 4/4 with Menace, which is fine. This becomes a 3/6, which is big, but nothing I can't deal with. I mean, I've still got big threats on the board. Ah, Banehound, you say? You know what? Screw it. We're going to play Banehound, and then I'm going to attack with almost everything. I'm going to attack with Ujin, Banehound, Manticore, Zombie Army. Because this should hit, right? They're probably going to block the bigger stuff, or they will die. Because I'm swinging with lethal right now. Okay, they're taking 9 damage and blocking the Banehound. Ujin's Conjurant becomes a 2/2. I can aid the Fallen and bring back Herald of the Dreadhorde and play it now, which is what I think I do, and I get a Scry here, which is actually very nice. Ooh, Neheb is good. Neheb is a good draw. Okay, we keep that there. We bring you back and play you as not only a blocker for this turn if we somehow need it, but also another attacker next turn to make sure we can actually hit for lethal, because I think we have this game here, unless they play something ridiculous. Nope, okay, good. Good, very good. All right, get ready for game 2. So what they're trying to do, a little kind of proliferate thing. I mean, my best option is to not let things ever hit the board and just go ahead and kill them. So what I'm gonna do, I'm actually gonna drop 2 Aid the Fallen because I need more removal. Actually, I'm gonna go Banehound and Heartfire if I can. Probably drop Ujin's Conjurant here. I like Spark Harvest a lot. Drop Ujin's Conjurant, and I think that's what I do. Because I do need removal for sure. But I prefer Toll of the Invasion as removal because I don't want their things to hit the board to ever be proliferated on death if they're playing their Martyr for the Cause strategy again, which I see a lot of people playing, and it just doesn't work that much. So, I mean, I guess let this be a warning to you. Martyr for the Cause is, like, okay, but really not that good. It's at least in limited to, like, build a strategy around, and there's not a ton of power unless you're playing a lot of Planeswalkers, which maybe they are playing a lot of Planeswalkers that I just never really saw them. What the heck is this? You know, I'm going to keep this hand. 5-land hand, we've got all our mana sources that we need. We've got turn 1 play, turn 2 removal, and we're on the draw. So who knows what we'll get. Probably, with my track record, we're probably just going to draw lands from here on out. Okay, Obnixilis Cruelty is actually a very good draw. We'll go ahead and Banehound here and start a swinging away. So if they don't have a play on turn 2, we can play another Banehound. They might have... Oh, if they have Chandra's Pyrohelix, this is bad news. They may have Chandra's Pyrohelix. No? Okay, fine. That is fine with me. We've got plenty of removal. I'm excited to see what they play. Burning Prophet? Fine. We will probably... We will... Ooh, wait. I don't want to Cruelty you. I think... But maybe I do, though? Drawing a land there was bad. So I could Cruelty you, but I want to save Cruelty for something a bit bigger than Burning Prophet when I could kill it with Heartfire. I'm going to go to combat first. See if they decide to block, because they could just not block here. And then we will Heartfire and sack a Banehound. I think that was the right play. I could have definitely... Okay. I Cruelty Spellgorger weird because it looks like they're trying to do non-creature stuff. And if they're playing non-creature spells, Obnixilis Cruelty won't help me a whole lot. Lazotep Reaver is fine. Iron Bully. I don't like that a whole lot. Herald of the Dreadhorde is actually good. Okay, here we go. Herald of the Dreadhorde, and then we pass. No attacks. So we can pressure them with Herald a little bit. Them having Hexproof is horrible, so we need to remove Teo the Shield Mage as soon as possible so we can actually play our Fine, you block with Iron Bully. That is 100% okay. Because now we go Lazotep Reaver. Wait, whatever. I did not think they were going to block like that. Iron Bully is more valuable than this wall. So you create another wall. I need them to not have hexproof so I can actually... Okay, that's... Okay, now I understand why they blocked with Iron Bully. That's a good play. That's a very good play. Can I not do this? Really? We're going to actually... I really want to get rid of Teo right now, because if we get Toll of the Invasion, we want that. And that's fine. These have Defender, so it's pretty okay. I want to be able to amass this up a little more. Huatli the Sun's Heart is a very good play. Yeah. Okay, it's starting to come together now what their deck is. Saheeli. Okay, Saheeli is a thing. I'm a little bit scared that they're just gonna... Yeah, I mean, they can kill Saheeli with their Krovod unless I block with Zombie Army, which... I mean, I guess I kind of have to. Surprised they haven't wanted to gain life yet with that. We'll actually block that because I want to keep Saheeli alive. Hopefully we can top deck something actually useful and not another swamp. Neheb is actually pretty good. Fine with me. And I will, honestly, at this point, I will trade with Iron Krovod with Neheb. I would definitely trade that in order to keep Saheeli alive. So if I could just get to the stuff that I want, the cards that I actually want to play. Toll of the Invasion, please. I need you. I need ya. But they can make Tybalt's Rager a 4/4, which makes me kind of sad, because they can still take Saheeli to 1 here, even if I block. I'm gonna block though, because I'd rather make this trade and let Saheeli go to 1. Not surprised if they have a battlefield promotion. Gideon's Triumph. Nice. Wonderful. Okay, so they only did 2. This is terrible. This is horrible. So we lose 1 life, it's fine. I mean, we're not down in the dumps completely yet. I think I have to do this. Okay, so I target Huatli, sacrifice Tidebearer. I create 1 servo, which I'd rather have had a servo to sacrifice, but this is fine. It's still a blocker. And these are a little bit less important now. I'm now realizing why she didn't, or he or she did not buff their Tybalt's Rager, because it wouldn't have done any good for them, because they deal damage equal to their toughness when Huatli's on the field, and even if they had given a +2/+0, they still would have done 2 damage. I understand now. Chandra is bad news. That is bad news. I hate that. Okay, now I'm wishing I had another Spark Harvest, but I just don't. Yep, I mean, we blocked there. Saheeli goes to 2. Tamio's Epiphany, huh? Yep, we go Tamio's Epiphany. We get to scry a bunch. Toll of the Invasion, we want that. Do we want another mountain? I think not. Do we want Invading Manticore? I think not, actually. Actually, not a bad option. Let's keep that on top. So we'll draw into that as well. But Toll of the Invasion is what we really want. Yikes. Okay, Sarkhan's Catharsis. That's a thing. Can they play Sunblade Angel? This is a 6-mana creature with Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, and Lifelink. Yikes. They have to top deck a land, or they can get it with Chandra, so they're pretty likely to get that. I don't like them to have either of these, because I don't have removal for this. But I think I get rid of this. That's just the best option. And then we pass. For shame. For shame. Man, Chandra is strong. Wanderer's Strike. Okay, so they got their Sunblade Angel, and we hopefully can find removal for it. Okay, we block there. That's fine. Nope, no removal as of yet. So Saheeli's gonna die. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, let's go ahead and play a mountain and pass the turn. Yeah, we let Saheeli die to the Sunblade Angel. That's fine. We can't do anything about that. Gideon's Triumph. So if we attack, we're gonna have to sacrifice a creature. Or block, we have to sacrifice a creature. So we have to be a little bit careful about what we attack and block with. Target opponent sacrifices a creature that attacked or blocked this turn. No blocks. I mean, they can't play that on my next turn, so yeah, I might as well not block at all anyway. Fine. Burning Prophet, you say? Sunblade Angel is going to be the end of me. I hope I can get a way to remove it, but Chandra is also on the board. I don't think I can win this match right now. I wasted all my removal early on when I thought I was doing well to press the advantage. I probably should have saved some. I don't know. Our deck petered out a little bit in the mid game. We had a little bit of trouble once we got Saheeli down. We never really made. We didn't have a whole lot of stuff to make use of her passive. So Chandra is at 8. Jaya's greeting is yeah. So we can get rid of Sunblade Angel, which is wonderful. Chandra is still definitely an issue. We do get a double scry here, so we can pick up some goodies. Toll of the Invasion is actually very nice. Yeah, we keep Toll of the Invasion on top. We can't very well attack because Iron Crovad can block the heck out of us anyway. But we could. No, it does us no good to attack because they just block everything and we don't really trade with them. Wait a second. Yes, we do. We definitely do trade. We can stop them from ultimating, or we just kill one of their walls. So they can block us is all I'm saying. So they can block with walls. Am I right? Yeah, I'm right. Okay, so we go here, here, and here. They can't kill any of my creatures, but I can kill either their Tybalt's Rager if they block with it, or a wall if they block with it. But I want to keep her from being able to use her -7 ability. Okay, so they lose a wall. That's fine. I end the turn. I'm leaving myself vulnerable. Oh no, to all this damage that they can produce, which is not very much. But now, yeah, she's probably going to go ahead and use her -7 and deal 7 damage to me. So I go to 15, which is a bit scary when they're still at 21 because of all that life gain they got. And we get to see what they have. Loxodon Sergeant would be the best play, probably. Enforcer Griffin is also a thing. Yeah, because I can't really deal with flyers right now. But they can't play any of these other ones, which is very nice. So those would just go into exile. Honestly, if we stay alive for 9 more turns, they could definitely mill themselves out. That'd be so funny if they milled themselves out with Chandra. Oh my gosh. So at this point, there's not a whole lot of use in attacking Chandra. Yeah, no blocks. We don't need a block. Toll of the Invasion is going to let us amass up 1 more, which makes... Yeah, this is actually pretty good. Okay, so we Toll of the Invasion. The question is, though, do we even attack Chandra? Because if they... yeah, we want to keep that for sure, because that can deal with Enforcer Griffin. I don't think we... Really? Dang. Are they going to concede? What are they doing? They said good game, which is a bit scary. I'm going to attack their face. Because Chandra does not help them that much. Like, she helps them get cards, but she also mills them out faster and doesn't deal that much damage to me. She deals damage to me if I hit her. I think this is the right choice. They still have attackers, which is fine. I don't see them producing a ton of damage this turn. And I can definitely kill Enforcer Griffin on the next turn with Heartfire, so I think that was the thing to do. Okay, Martyr for the Cause, not a big deal. He can proliferate Chandra if he dies, which is, yeah, that's whatever. Do they attack? So they attack with Enforcer Griffin. Take me to 10. I'm thinking maybe I do need to kill Chandra. Okay, how many turns does it take to get her to 7? Whew, this is tough. Because if she ever gets to her -7, I will die. I'm gonna actually... Do I even attack her? I think I just keep attacking the face. Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming they block with Martyr for the Cause and Wall, potentially, or Ironclad Crovod, fine. Yeah, next to damage. Cool beans. We take him to 9, so we've lost a blocker, lost 2 blockers here, but we can still kill Enforcer Griffin this turn. They have 6 cards in their deck. Let's see what they pull. Makeshift Battalion. That's a bit scary. That can be a problem if we let things get out of hand. I mean, our best option at this point, I think, is just to... keep blockers and let them mill out. Okay, so I'll block Tybalt's Rager with the Servo, and then Martyr for the Cause with Burning Prophet, and then I will sack the Servo to kill Enforcer Griffin. I think that's... I mean, we don't take any damage that way unless they have a combat trick with this one card. But I also need to block Tybalt's Rager because it can get buffed up a lot to deal me a bunch of damage. They're taking their time to decide what to do. Okay, so we pass to blockers. We block you. We block you. Let's see if they do anything before damage phase. I mean, I'm assuming they're going to... No, okay. So we go Heartfire, target Enforcer Griffin, sacrifice Servo, and we will kill their Martyr for the Cause with our Burning Prophet now because we buffed her up, and we get a Scry. Island, get that out of here. We don't need no islands. When are we going to get to the stuff that we scried at the bottom? It's all lands. We don't want that. So that proliferates for Chandra. And they play Makeshift Battalion. I'm assuming they don't have a non-land card in their hand. That's just kind of my assumption. Yeah, we put that on the bottom. Nope. Okay. So we know exactly what's in their hand. Do we attack? We can attack. Problems here. Problems here. If we attack, we leave ourselves open. No, I think we attack. Almost definitely, yeah. I think we got to go for it. So we go invading Manticore to you, so they got to block. But if they actually take the hit there, I go to 6. And they can just not block. And then attack me for lethal next turn. If I only have one blocker, they get lethal with Tybalt's Rager buff. So I think I just attack with invading Manticore. They might take the damage. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm really dumb. I shouldn't have done that. Dang it. Oh, I forgot that Ironclad Crovod can block invading Manticore. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. I should have attacked with the zombie army and kept Manticore as a blocker. Shoot. Okay, well, let's hope they mill themselves out, right? Right, guys? Let's hope. Oh, I do not want to play a third game against this deck. They've got some actual bombs in here. Okay, well, they are just getting all lands. They've got 3 cards left in their deck. So, like 2 turns from now, they will lose by mill. So we need to stay alive until then. Teo's Light Shield. Okay, so they put a +1/+1 counter on Crovod. That's my guess. Okay, smart. This is a little bit scary, actually. Quite scary here. Okay. This is now a 4-3. That's a 3-6. We definitely block there. This can get buffed up pretty bad, so I think that's 3. How much can they buff this? They can buff this 4 times. Yeah, that will be lethal if I don't block that. So I gotta block that. And I can't kill him next turn. So I gotta stay alive. That's the new goal, is just not dying. They really put their heart into that. Toll of the Invasion is fine. Yeah, they don't have anything. I just amass 1 with it, which is terrible in terms of efficiency, but didn't expect this. I did not expect this to be how the game ends. Please mill yourself out with Chandra. Oh my gosh, I would love that. Okay, Martyr for the Cause, fine. Totally fine. I'm a little bit worried about what this is, though. Okay, Martyr for the Cause. Okay, I'm thinking they might have a battlefield promotion, which is a bit scary. But this is the way we block. So they can kill our invading Manticore with Tybalt's Rager, but Tybalt's Rager will die unless it gets first strike from battlefield promotion. And we also kill their Ironclad Crovod. And yep, that's just how it goes. So both of those die. Deals 1 damage to me, I assume. Two turns from now, they die to mill. And they have to... Yep. Okay, if I just, like... Oh. Wait. Why did you not... Okay. Oh, boy. Interesting. I still think I can win. That was an interesting choice, actually. They should definitely have sacked their Martyr for the Cause. No question. They would have won if they had done that. They would have... Oh... Crisper, if they had sacrificed Martyr for the Cause, they could have proliferated their Chandra and then -7'd her on their turn to win. Unbelievable. Unbelievable int. Because they can't use her -7. They don't have a way to deal 6 damage to me on this turn unless they go, okay. Interesting. Oh. Wow, okay, if they go Jaya, Venerated Fire Mage, kill their own Martyr for the Cause, proliferate Chandra, -7, and I lose. Please make that play. Oh, why are you doing this? You could have won like 3 times, CRISPR. Why are you letting me win? Why?
This is just gonna be bad for you.
I don't understand. You, CRISPR, is that oops because they realized they could have won? What did they do? Why? Oh, what is this reward? Warkite Marauder, yay! We are at 4 wins currently, you guys. 4 wins. Can we hit 5 here? Can we hit 5? I've been playing for quite some time. This is a long event. Oh my gosh. This video is going to be ridiculously long. Just quick shout out to anyone who's still watching the video or has been, who made it this far. Thank you for sticking around. This is a long video. All right. Paco Mon. Hey ho. I can keep this hand actually. I can keep this. We are on the draw, and we've got a Jaya's Greeting, which I like a lot for early aim removal. Okay, so they mulliganed and scried to the top. And we draw a land, which I don't like. We pass. I do not want to play Ujin's Conjurant for 1. That would be useless and dumb. Okay, Snare Spinner. I'm going to pass the turn for now. I'm probably going to kill Snare Spinner to get the scry and make sure we get something. Pass 2 attackers. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kill it now. Invading Manticore. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep that on top because we can play it in a couple of turns. I also don't want to scry it to the bottom and then end up drawing a land. So we'll go ahead and play the Ujin's Conjurant for 3. Also, surprising they didn't have another play there in the second main phase. Maybe they're just flooding ridiculously hard. Okay, Mowu, interesting. Davriel is interesting. I like Davriel right here a lot. Okay, we can make him discard. And I'll keep Ujin up for as a blocker for Mowu. But if they have a way to put counters on Mowu, we're in a bad place. Because he can kill both of these. So we'll see where this turn goes. I would not be surprised if they had, Pollen Rite Druid. Okay, that's a bummer. That's a big old bummer. So they definitely get to kill Davriel, so I shouldn't block with Ujin's Conjurant. No blocks. I take the hit. Krenko, oh my gosh. Throwing out bombs out here. Goodness gracious. I mean, we play Firemind's Vessel. Pass the turn. I'm going to take a bunch of damage here, but I can block Krenko with Ujin's Conjurant if Krenko attacks. Huh. No blocks. Okay. Invading Manticore is very nice. So what we can do here is... Dang. I'm thinking the play is to sack... we target Mowu. We sack you. Challenger Troll is going to be a problem, but Mowu was definitely more of a threat because it had Vigilance and Trample. So we need to top deck well here. Yeah, I mean, I think I definitely take the damage at this point. I guess. And just pray that we draw removal. Raging Crunch. Yeah, yikes. Okay, Neheb is actually good. I mean, the bummer of it is that Neheb is just going to be wasted as a blocker on Challenger Troll, but it will keep us alive. Another Pollen Bright Druid puts +1/+1 counter on Challenger Troll. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, instead of blocking with Neheb, we will block with Ujin's Conjurant. Tithe Bearer Giant. Okay. more big creatures that are not quite big enough to block our opponent's stuff. So this is not turning out very well. Okay. Okay. Bloom Hulk. Proliferate. Yeah. Challenger Troll is actually quite good. Quite good. I gotta keep blocking this bad boy. I mean, I die if I don't. So, yep. That's the thing. I mean, the good news is we can sort of continue to create blockers. Actually, I should have played Tomio's Epiphany first. That was pretty stupid. I'm going to get rid of both of those. I'm going to draw both of these. Can I... Okay, interesting. I have some options here. Pass to attackers. We block with Invading Manticore, and then we Heartfire, Challenger Troll, sacrifice the zombie army, and it dies. That was a costly maneuver, but it's going to keep us alive. Okay, so Tybalt Rakish Instigator is actually pretty good here, so we can produce more blockers. Sarkhan's Catharsis is good, and we played at instant speed. Really going to use that primarily for Planeswalker removal if they have one or two. Yikes. Okay, I don't like that. Corrosion Crisis is a solid card. Okay, so this will become a 4/5 if he attacks and produce. He'll produce 4. Yikes. Do I just lose here, right? Pretty sure I lose. We block there, and we block there. I mean, I don't lose this turn, but I lose pretty soon. This is wonderful. I love this. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to lose next turn. Okay, cool. We concede and go to sideboarding. What do we need? What do we need? We need more removal. Probably not Toll of the Invasion kind of removal, though. So we're going to get another Heartfire in. And I actually want to get another Banehound in. Yikes. Oops. Not Vampire Opportunist. I think I'd get rid of one Aid the Fallen. There aren't a whole lot of other changes I can make. I don't really like Sorin's Thirst in this because they're playing mostly bigger creatures, and this doesn't do a whole lot in terms of removal. Toll of the Invasion actually can be good if we get it off early enough. So I'm considering that. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of one more Aid the Fallen, and Ujin's Conjurant can be pretty good actually. I'm going to actually cut Sarkhan's Catharsis just because I don't think they have Planeswalkers. They could have Planeswalkers, I just didn't see them. But if they do, I kind of doubt they do. Because honestly, they drafted a Krenko. That's a rare, so they probably don't have a Chandra. Or like a Vivian Reed or something. I'm going to play first. What is this? Okay, you call me crazy, but I'm going to keep this hand. This is the dumbest hand. This is so stupid, but I'm going to keep it. I feel like every time I sideboard in a second Banehound, I start the game with 2 Banehounds in my hand. So dumb. Why? I don't understand. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. We're going to start rocking and rolling here. So they did have to mulligan, and I think, scribed to the bottom. I didn't actually look. Okay, that's actually a good draw. Let's get another Banehound in, and we'll keep on pinging away. And hopefully they won't have a play for the first couple of turns. We can actually get a substantial amount of life gain in. Snare Spinner. I don't like Snare Spinner because that kind of screws us over. Let's go ahead and get Toll of the Invasion. Make sure we get rid of New Horizons. I want to get rid of New Horizons, actually. No attacks. Doesn't do us any good. Snare Spinner is a solid card. I underrate Snare Spinner consistently. Okay, so let's do this. We're getting to the point where we can actually start attacking again. But I want to keep Heartfire up for if they play either their Centaur Nurturer or their Mowu Loyal Companion. Or we could actually just Heartfire that. We'll sack the Lazotep Reaver. An interesting play. I'm not convinced. I'm not sure why they did that, actually. Are you kidding me? Of course we only draw lands. Of course we do. I think we... Dang. I hate not having... Like, their blocker is just big enough and to kill my Banehounds. I don't like it. I don't like that. Okay, here comes Centaur Nurturer. Or Mowu. There's the Nurturer. They're back to 20 health. Nice. All that advantage we got at the very beginning is gone now. Tidebearer Giant is actually a very nice play right now. So they can put out Mowu next turn, but we ain't worried about it because we've got an Obnixilus's Cruelty ready to go. Yep. Alright, so I'm going to attack with Tidebearer Giant. I kind of doubt they block it. Then let's end our turn. See what they have here. They might have another Courage and Crisis or something like that to buff up their Mowu. And if they try it, yep, we will. Kill him. Courage and Crisis with Mowu is very good. A very good combo. There's our boy. Okay, we go Davriel here. Make him discard. And we can start dealing damage to them passively every time they start their turn. Did they just discard another? What? How did they draft this? They must have picked Mowu, like, at the very beginning. Okay, so let's attack. I still have blockers. I'm fine. But we need to be a little bit aggressive here because they only have one card in hand. They go to 10. I do need to keep my Davriel alive. Bloom Hulk. They proliferate, but I don't care. I don't even care. Do I force them to discard? I think yes. I'll make them discard. A Crunch Wrangler. Interesting. Not sure why they didn't play that before, actually. I'm going to attack with Tidebearer Giant. Just to make sure I get some damage in. Or they could block with Bloom Hulk and Snare Spinner to try to kill Tidebearer, but they lose that trade because I kill their Bloom Hulk. And I have plenty of blockers to keep my Davriel alive long enough to deal damage to them. Okay, fine. They are triple blocking. Okay, so I actually think I may want to get rid of their Centaur Nurturer more than I want to get rid of their Bloom Hulk. The only problem is that Bloom Hulk can block and kill Neheb, but their Centaur Nurturer was providing their 5th mana, so if they draw something that requires 5 mana, they no longer can play it. Alright, Paco. Turret Ogre. Uh-oh. I mean, we're going to play this, and then we're just going to sit. We're going to wait until they die by attrition from Davriel. This is wonderful. I love this. And if they ever attack, I have, like, plenty of attackers right now to just kill them. So this is nice. This is nice. I'll pass again. I mean, I'm not in any hurry. They might start holding cards in order to not take this damage, but if they do, I'll attack with Neheb and deal damage that way, and then draw cards and put more threats on the field. Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. Can you not, though? Can you not draw lands only? some kind of removal would be nice right now. Okay, let's go to attackers. I'm going to actually attack with Neheb, Dreadhorde Champion. They probably block and kill it, but I can deal damage to them and then discard a bunch of cards, or not, or I can just kill their Bloom Hulk. That's fine too. They just want to block with everything, then that's cool. 4/3 with reach is probably, yeah, well, but more of my removal hits the turret ogre. With Jaya's Greeting actually kills turret ogre, so I don't really have a flyer, so I don't care about the reach. Yeah, let's do that. So I don't get damage through, but I do get rid of their Bloom Hulk. And I'll play my island now and end my turn. Okay, they're still passing. Chalmeo's Epiphany is actually pretty wonderful right now. Get that out of here. We want both of these, so I will go Toll of the Invasion. Wait, can we play Swamp? Yeah, we can play Swamp. Okay, Toll of the Invasion. Get rid of that Challenger Troll. If I had another way to make them discard, that would be wonderful, but I don't. So we'll go ahead and make one of these, and then pass the turn. All right, we have a good number of threats. Not enough though. Them top decking Bloom Hulk was unfortunate. Saheeli, welcome to the party. All right, we're pretty soon we're gonna have enough attackers to just kill them. Wait a second. Target artifact you control becomes top copy of the target artifact or creature you control. I could make Firemind Vessel into a Banehound or into a Devil and attack with everything. That would be 5 attackers. They can only block 3. Now, I still can't kill him. Okay, I just passed the turn. For now. It seems like they're drawing threats here. Okay, so they're playing the land so they can play something else. Or they're just playing the mountain because it was revealed and they drew another land. But if they play something and they don't kill Davriel, they will lose. Okay. Interesting attack choice there. Let's try this. I'm going to try this. I'm going to go target Firemind Vessel, turn him into one of those, and attack all. And they concede for that game. I honestly I couldn't have gotten lethal on that turn, I don't think. Okay, what do I need to change? Do I need to change anything? Because we kind of whooped them pretty good there. The only thing that I don't like is having 4 Toll of the Invasions. I don't really think we need 4. I think we'll probably cut that to 2. And I actually kind of want to play. I kind of want to play Chain Whip Cyclops actually as another kind of mid game threat. We kind of run out of steam later on in the game, and I also kind of want to play Vampire Opportunist, because that would be nice to have ways mana sink late in the game to just deal damage and gain life. So let's put in 2 of these, and you know what? I'm actually going to cut out Chain Whip Cyclops again. I'm going to put in 2 Vampire Opportunists, so we can get them down early and use them late in the game, because we've been flooding out a lot. I've been considering cutting a land, but obviously I haven't done it, and so this is the make it or break it game. Either I win this or I'm done. What the frick is this hand? Are you kidding me? No. Okay, 5 swamps, 1 Banehound, and a Saheeli. This is not gonna cut it. So I gotta mulligan this. Yikes. Yeah, we are gonna mulligan and pray to the gods of magic, the RNG gods, to give me something good. to mix up my lands a little bit. I'm pretty sure this is every swamp in my deck is in my hand right now. We mulligan that hardcore. Okay. I'm considering keeping this because we get to scry and we're on the draw. We scry swamp. I'm going to keep that because we get Vampire Opportunist down on turn 2. And hopefully we can get a Burning Prophet down so we can actually start scrying. We just really have to hope for something. Okay. Yeah, I'll go Vampire Opportunist here because if we do draw a swamp or a mountain, I can play Burning Prophet and Banehound in the same turn. Honor the God Pharaoh. Interesting. A card I've never actually played. I've considered playing, but I just don't love it. Okay, well, now we're screwed. Please don't mana screw me into a loss here. We're just going to not attack for now. I put in Vampire Opportunist because we've been flooding out so much, and currently we are super starved. Both of my draws have been little boys. I don't need a Banehound, and I don't need a Tibalt Rakish Instigator. Honestly, I probably should have cut one Banehound out. Or could have cut 2 Banehounds out. It just hasn't been that useful so far. I'm still going to not block because I need to keep Banehound for blocking bigger stuff. And again, we have no land, so that's really nice. We'll give him a little nice emote to know so they know what's up. And please, can I get a mountain? Courage and Crisis. And they proliferate, so they've now got Beefsters coming for me. Yeah, we'll actually block with Banehound here. We go to 15. And Ujin's Conjurant. I want to concede because I'm so sad. I kept a 1-land hand and a land on top, thinking that I would draw a land in the next 4 draws, but I haven't, and I'm mad now. So mad. Okay. We'll block there. Golly, this sucks. I mean, if I block, I just don't have any blockers for whatever they play, but I go to 9 anyway. And there's the Krenko, and finally we get a mountain. Okay, we can actually work with this. You know what? Toll of the Invasion is probably the play here if we want to actually make a comeback. So we get rid of their Chandra, and yeah, that's it. And we have a blocker for something. We could potentially double block Krenko and kill him, but then we'll probably have to take lethal. If we do that, I mean, Krenko is just so freaking good. We can't deal with their tokens. So we would go to 3, and then we will die for sure. Yeah, this is the only real thing we can do. And hope that we draw some kind of something, but we've lost. I'm pretty confident in that assessment. Yep. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll kind of concede. Okay, well, we made a good run at it. We tried. We got to 4 wins, 4 out of 5 in this event, so not bad, not terrible. We get 1,800 gems in 5 packs, which is pretty dang good. So, as a reward for anyone who's stuck around this long in the video, we will go ahead and open all the packs. We've just got maybe 7 packs that I've got to open now. 7 World Spark packs. Let's get to it. And we'll get some wild cards here so I can actually build decks that I've been trying to build. More Casualties of War. That's nice. That's nice. Casualties of War is fine. There's our wild card. And Role Reversal. A card that I've wanted to play quite a bit. Role Reversal is fun. Another Angrath there. Single Combat. Kind of a poopy card. Nobody probably wants that bad boy. I know I don't. Kai, Bane of the Dead, and the Wanderer. All these planeswalkers. Yay. Oh, another Sorin. I think that's my 4th Sorin, Vengeful Bloodlord, so that's fun. Liliana Dreadhorde General. What a bomb. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling good about it. Massacre Girl. I think that's my first copy of Massacre Girl. Cool card. Very cool card, actually. I really like Massacre Girl. Fun stuff you can do with that. Hey, and a wild card. We needed wild cards. Now we have 2 total rare wild cards. Wonderful. That is it, you guys. This was a very long video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're still here, I really appreciate you. If you enjoyed this video, do all the YouTube things, like, subscribe, comment below, something. Comment, say hello to me. Alright, adios everyone.